What's up, y'all, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are back at it again with another video. Before we get into this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're new, leave a heart at the bottom, and if you're old, say hey, how you doing? And we're gonna get on with this video. So today's video is about gender identity, and I haven't been posting a lot about the LGBTQ community, so I feel like this would be a good topic to talk about gender identity. So we're gonna dive right into the video, and we're gonna get on with it. So as you guys know, I always have my notes. Always got to do your research before you do any topic on YouTube. And as you guys, I want to be known for having my facts straight. So I got these facts off of Google. So we're going to discuss gender identity and how I feel about gender identity. And we're going to talk about, is there a third gender? Because I feel like that's a topic that people don't really discuss. So we're going to get on with the video. So an example of gender identity is a person who feels like a man. Gender identity can differ from it completely. Gender identity can correlate with assigned sex at birth. Core gender identity is usually formed by age 3. Gender identity is one's personal experience of one's own gender. Gender identity is self-conception of a man or woman. Some societies have third gender categories, and that's what we're going to discuss today, and how I feel about third genders, and do I believe it's a third gender, and stuff like that. Trans women are people who are assigned male at birth. Some examples of gender expression are masculine, feminine, and androgynous. I hope I pronounced that right. Here are the 7 genders. The 7 genders are female, male, trans, non-conforming, personal, and anyach. I hope I pronounced that right. It's a lot of words I don't know how to pronounce, guys. Just because you don't understand something doesn't invalidate it. It is not a fad. Gender non-conforming people have been around for millennia. Gender fluid expression is something a lot of straight cisgender people do to a degree already. Gender has components of both nature and nurture. Cultural gender norms change over time naturally. How you were raised does not determine the reality of your gender identity. Transgender people do not intrinsically reinforce gender stereotypes. Now, how I feel about third genders and do I believe it's a third gender? Now, I wasn't really the type to get into all that other stuff with the third gender and stuff like that. But I personally don't believe that there is a third gender. I know it's other people in other countries and in other states who do believe that it is a third gender. But I do not believe that. I believe it's only 2 genders, which is female and male. And I feel like that's what I learned when I was young. That's what I learned growing up. And I never learned about all these other genders that they somehow came up with. And, I mean, I won't knock your beliefs, but if you believe that there is a third gender, then that's your belief. I'm not going to knock you down for having that belief. It's just that I wasn't brought up to believe that there was a third gender. And I feel like a third gender would be kind of cool, you know what I'm saying, to learn about and stuff like that, because as I was getting into research with gender identity, I kept seeing third gender, and I'm like, is there really a third gender? Can they really give us an example of third gender, you know what I'm saying, to teach us that there is a third gender? So, I didn't do my research on it. I didn't have enough time to, but I am going to do my research on third gender, and then I'm going to come back to you guys and tell you guys how I feel about the research that I did. But today we're just talking about gender identity and how I feel about gender identity and stuff like that. So, so tell me in the comments what you think about the information that I gave you guys about gender identity. And if you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you comment in the comment section below. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you're new, leave a heart at the bottom. And if you're old, say, hey, how you doing? And what do I say at the end of every video? Deuces.